Hey guys, we're back. So we just tried out the ending. So that ending, it doesn't actually end there. It's just a choice that matters later when you talk to Edgeworth, and it's a good or a bad thing. And if we're truly playing the way that we want to, we know that she's not the killer. Well, at least I know. These guys really don't seem to agree with me on it. They feel like Andrea Andrews could wrestle that man to the ground, strangle him.
Yeah, dude, it's Phoenix Wright.
Alright. Alright, who's the real mastermind? There's only... Okay. So this time, we're gonna show him. What will you do? What kind of a man are you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I'm a good man. I have to win a complete acquittal today. There's no way around that. But I can't bring myself to do it like this. Not when she's making a face like that. Miss Andrews? I would like to know what you're really hiding.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Sure, Mr. On Guard would get an acquittal, but in his place, you would be found guilty. Is this how you really want the trial to end?
Be quiet. How dare you? You're trying to trick me.
That's enough. I commend you for trying, Mr. Edgeworth. However, it's clear that the defense's theory is the truth.
You're wrong.
So the exact same thing happens, it's just that it changes the very end, I think.
They're saying this might not be the place.
No, this is it. That's the decision. Edgeworth is watching us during this trial.
Okay.
He is judging us.
Always
Just
judging.
thought I'd pass.
I think he even said that at the end of the last trial. Something about that. It's time to go back and see like what he's...
Yeah,
you
he
know.
did say that.
Such a shame. I had hoped that things wouldn't come to this. However,
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
Miss Andrews, since you absolutely refuse to testify, it falls on my shoulders to disclose this to the court.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Edgeworth fresh dance? He has his own kind of. Oh no, we've heard this before. This witness, how shall I put this? She has an illness!
What?
And because of this illness, she has tried to commit suicide in the past!
Please stop.
No matter how much you want to hide it, it's no use. I have evidence right here! That's the second part of the suicide report. The attempted suicide report. What will you do now with this? You know what I am about to do, don't you? I will now reveal to the court the true nature of this pitiful woman known as Adrian Andrews. The secret of her codependent nature? Having other people know about it scares her more than anything else in the world.
Thank you. Don't. If people find out.
You gotta try the transition from high to that voice.
Please stop. My face. Please stop. I beg you. If people find out. If people find out,
If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me. Edgeworth, how could you be so cold? Dun, 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 dun. But before you die, I will pull the truth from beneath your breathing lips. What? No matter what I have to do. So will you tell the court? So will you tell the court, or shall I? Either is fine with me. Damaged goods.
nothing matters.
Swoop in, boys.
Nothing matters anymore.
My crime.
When I first saw him, I really thought he had fainted, honest.
when I realized he was dead, that was when I formulated my plan. Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room. And then, I stabbed Juan's dead body with the knife and ripped off the button. Just when I finished and was returning to Matt's room, I had a bit of an inconvenience.
We all know how that is, don't we, ladies?
And that's why I ended up using the nickel samurai costume.
Oh.
Yeah, she had to change out of her white skirt.
Yeah.
Stabbed the body? With a knife? But why would you do that?
Isn't it obvious? To pin the blame on a certain person.
Too tight?
Not tight enough.
Oh.
It's just kind of mirror image. Oh, perfect. Okay.
A certain cowardly man.
What did you mean by all of this?
It might take this court a little while to understand, but it's the truth.
The real killer is Matt. That scumbag of a man. I'll never forgive him. He's trying to escape his guilt again, just like last time.
Good one. Last time, so Miss Andrews stabbed the victim Juan Corrida in the chest with his knife. However, she didn't do it with murder in mind. She did it with the intent of framing Matt on guard for the murder. And this is her crime.
What? How is that possible? I mean, wasn't Miss Andrews supposed to be the real murderer?
Mr. Wright, please get over your shock and commence the cross-examination.
Here we go. When I first saw him, I really thought he had fainted. Still don't believe that.
But you could tell from the state of the room he was in that there must have been quite a fight. Are you telling the truth when you say that you did not know he was dead?
He had a scarf tied around his neck. But that scarf is part of the German ninja's costume, so...
I didn't think anything about it was strange. His head was also tilted down a bit, so I couldn't see his face that well. That's why I thought I'd wake him up and went to pour the juice.
When I realized he's dead, formulated a plan. Oh, so I guess it does make sense that she thought he was fainted honest because she put the knife in. Okay.
What is this plan you had?
I knew right away the murderer was Matt. I knew because, one, he was going to expose Matt's weakest weak point to the world.
That's okay.
So Matt did this to stop Juan and silence him for good.
That's when I thought I should forge some evidence and pin this crime on Matt.
So the forged pieces of evidence were the knife and the button.
The first thing that came to mind was to plant the knife.
Nobody in the hallway made a bad dash back.
That was so you could get the knife, right?
The knife Matt used at dinner had his fingerprints all over it. I thought if I used that, then the police would certainly turn their eyes towards him. Matt was napping with his costume on at that time. I slipped in, took the knife, and returned to the scene of the crime.
And then she stabbed Juan's dead body with the knife and ripped off the button.
So you were about to stab the victim with the knife.
It gives me goosebumps to think about it now. What a horrible thing I did. But at the time I couldn't control my own body. It moved on its own.
Then, when I stabbed Juan's dead body, I suddenly realized something. If I used the button somehow, it would make Matt look even more suspect.
So you thought to rip one of the buttons off and plant it on Mr. Ungod's Hakama?
Yes, that's what I had planned to do. But things never go that smoothly, do they?
Just when she finished, she turned to Matt's room, had a bit of an inconvenience.
An inconvenience?
There was a woman with a camera at the ready, loitering in the hallway.
I'm willing to bet my spikes it was Lotta. His spike.
There's a woman with a ray gun at the ready, pacing back and forth.
That's Miss Old Bag for you.
I had already been caught and made into a big scoop for the certain weekly tabloid once. So I couldn't very well
go out looking like myself and get caught again.
And that's why I ended up using Nickel Samurai costume.
You were the one who prepared the costume, weren't you?
Yes, I took it from Global Studios. I also put it into Juan's guitar case the day before.
The award ceremony, sorry.
The award ceremony.
You did this in preparation of the press conference, correct?
Yes. Juan wanted to wear that costume and hold a press conference in it. He was going to disclose Matt's big secret there.
And what is the secret?
That, I don't know. Anyway, I thought that if I were to leave Juan's room in the Nickel Samurai costume, then people would think that Matt was the real murderer. I was very careful not to leave any fingerprints when I opened the guitar case. I absolutely did not want anyone to know about the costume.
I think we've heard enough. So after that, you went back to Miss John God's room and planted the button.
Into Matt's Hakama, yes. After that, I folded the costume I was wearing and put it into a bag.
Then I snuck out of the hotel and got rid of it.
My word! What does all this mean?
I wonder.
It feels like the end of Assassin's Creed!
Mr. Edgeworth, is it? The real criminal is Matt on guard. Yesterday, that woman prosecutor set me down for a talk.
Francesca.
She said that I should, under no circumstances, confess to what I had done. That if I just kept quiet, then Matt would be found guilty for sure. I had no choice but to believe her words.
What this witness has done is clearly unlawful. However, as long as her testimony stands, we can be certain she is not the real killer.
Well, wait, Your Honor. The defense still.
Right. It's pointless. At this point in time, it is not possible to indict Miss Andrews on anything.
Yes, exactly. There isn't a single piece of evidence that points to her as the murderer. This cross-examination of the witness is over, so today's trial...
So is today's trial.
So is today's trial! Uh-oh! You couldn't establish that the witness was the culprit. Please let it go, Mr. Wright.
Bye-bye!
Mr. Edgeworth, please place Mrs. Andrews under arrest for further questioning.
Understood, Your Honor. The prosecution will arrange for her detention immediately.
That's all. Court is adjourned for today.
Objection!
Bad end? That's the first time we've ever seen Phoenix do that.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun. Did my stream freeze? Wow. So that's what the chair looks like.
Yeah.
Today's trial is... It's over. And I didn't win in a quill.
Witness, would you mind if I asked you something?
Edgeworth? The judge leaves before anyone else.
I've got a show to get to.
All right.
What is it?
Before you leave court today, I wondered if you might look at one thing. The card in your hand, it has had my interest for quite some time now. What exactly is it?
Oh, this? Mr. Wright asked about this too. Although I didn't remember at the time you asked me about it, Mr. Wright. I remember just now. I found this on the room on that day.
The room?
That day?
Yes. I found this card when I discovered Juan's body.
Oh, his calling card!
It was lying there right next to him.
There is something so badass about being an assassin and leaving a calling card. So awesome. You found that card next to the victim's body?
I suppose I must have unconsciously slipped it into my pocket. But it's not as if this card has any relevance to Juan's murder, right?
Yeah, I guess not. But it's still a strange card, if you ask me. But as far as a clue to this case, I don't see why.
Witness! That card! Give it to me! Hurry!
Edgeworth?
Do you have any idea what you have stupidly, let inadvertently done? This, I can't believe you hid this from me all this time.
I didn't mean to.
What is this all about? I've never seen such an emotional Edgeworth in my entire life. That card, what in the world is it? And what does it mean?
I wonder.
To be continued. It's a good end for today. Almost exactly on the 3-hour mark.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
So you're gonna have to wait till next week to find out the fate of well, not even next week. It's gonna be another. Oh shit, you guys are fucked.
We'll see, we'll see.
To find out the fate of Maya. So thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Phoenix Wright on Video Games Awesome Live. Tune in next time for more AC Attorney adventures.
Objection!